Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 13 Week 5 Day 1. So today, of course, we got all of the Chapter 5 tasks that we'll be prioritizing. As the rest of the week, we got Guild Wars, and the rest of the other week, we also have Vault Event this weekend. So quite a few fun things. Of course, as we mentioned earlier today in the other video, we got quite a bit new content coming into the game. Most notably, while this technically isn't new, Empress is in Volky now. So if you are free to play, you can finally get Empress as well as Ace of Wands, only relevant one being Empress. So definitely worth considering, and if you currently have 0 Vault keys, well, we got a Vault Event weekend this weekend, so great time to go get some and grind them out. Anyways, we also got the new useless Glory Troop, as we do every week. But we also got 4 new other troops. Of course, we'll be mostly getting the rest of them on, well, I particularly only need one more. But we're going to be doing that on, let me clear this filter. But we're going to be doing that on Friday. Main reason for that is this will also be in the drop table still, as it will be going forward just forever. So we'll simply be able to go get the new Mythic while simultaneously also getting the new troop. So I tried like 30,000 glory keys, and I just did not end up getting this. I didn't bother dipping into gem keys. I actually got 4 or 5 mythics along the way too. Unfortunately, no relevant duplicates. Actually, some of them I think I have like 5 or 6 copies of now. But at least this weekend, if we do get double copy of the Mythic, trying to get the Guardian Dragon, the new Mythic is usable with 2 copies. It's not the most ideal thing, but it can be. But basically, they're all pretty useless, as you'd kind of expect. They're some of the first things I believe newer players fight these days or something. Not sure exactly how that works out, because it's like the new tutorial section for the game. But yeah, they're all pretty weak, which is, for nothing else, it just makes Sword's Edge very bulky and being able to be upgraded. We won't be doing so, as it requires getting the kingdom up too much, though. Wait, unlock 3 traits. I can do that. Hold up. Wait, how far can we get it? I think we're going to get stuck as soon as we go for one more upgrade. That one we can actually do, so let me just go get some traits for one of these real quick. How about Eleanor? No, not level. I just want you to upgrade your traits. Actually, will we be able to go one more? No, because the thing we're going to be blocked on is get the kingdom to level 18. And we are very much not getting that kingdom to level 18. As that will be the next barrier to entry, I believe. Find out in a second. Get our little blue star for it. And, yeah, upgrade to level 18. So we're not doing that. Even though, oh wait, we even need another upgraded pet. Oh yeah, we're super not doing that. I would either have to max out the cosmetic pet for Independence Day last year, or the Corgi for International Dog Day 2018, or randomly find this guy a couple times. But it's not going to matter, because even if we do that, we still need to get level 18 Kingdom. And level 18 Kingdom would require us to use blue deeds, particularly every last one we have, as far as deed books. So yeah, we're not doing that. In case we ever get a blue magic-based kingdom, which, you know, that might not happen. It might happen. We don't really know. At some point, it might. Anyways, hello, everyone. Let me go say hello to everyone. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Roman. Hello, Lester. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Genki. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Clip Bomb. Hello, hello, Sushi Ninja. Let's see. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome. Oh yeah, happy Pokemon Day. I actually did not see the Pokemon Day video yet. Did they announce anything good? I'll need to check it later. But, yeah, they had Pokemon Day today. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Lester. Hello, everyone else. Welcome. Also, hello, Marcelo. Oh, wait, why is that one chat behind the other chat? That's weird. I don't see Marcelo on that one, but I see it on the other one. Hello, Emernator. Anyways, so, in other news, let's start doing tasks. So, let me go bring up the master list. I don't currently have that up. Not too big a deal to find it. We've been re-rolling so much lately that I'm not even sure if it matters if we have it, but I don't know, always nice to know in case we have some really good synergies in there. As long as they're still posting them. Community guide, should be like the first one here, right? Where is it? Right there. Alright, all the way to the bottom, and should be this little guy right here. And definitely is, because that's the event week for the week, as it is a Wild Plains week. Doesn't feel like a Wild Plains week, but it is indeed a Wild Plains week. Put this into a new tab. Boom, and there we go. Alright, so we gotta kill a bunch of Tauruses. We somehow have to go out of Roy for that. Taurus isn't something particularly common. We'd have to go to the Kingdom, but it'd be very quick to kill them. Kill Flaming Ani a couple times. We just have to go to PvP for that. We could also re-roll it. Match a bunch of green easy. Get some green kills easy. Kill some treasure gnomes. Literally just use a Vault Key. Use a Shaman class. We'll probably re-roll that. Win 3 battles, though it probably will be for the event thingy, but we'll probably still re-roll it. Win some ranked PvP. Oh gosh, I'm already gonna re-roll that. Wait. Let me immediately re-roll that, actually. Okay. So kill blue, match a bunch of green, kill Tauruses. Do we want to bother killing this many Tauruses? I guess so. The kingdom's almost entirely composed of it, so why not? And we need to match a bunch of green, so you know what? We'll even run Rowan quick kill. How about that? Where is Wild Plains in all this mess? So we'll do it here. It's already on Explore 1, and we're already on the right team. We're using a alternative Rowan build, though pretty much any of them work. Oh, Flaming Ani's in the event, so it'd be easy to kill. That works. Though someone having 4 set in PvP would make it quicker, but yeah, if it's already set for the event, we might just do it for the event then. And he was on the second one too, so we'll get it done passively. Which is one of the other reasons I said we could probably re-roll it too, because it's the final one, so regardless of what's going to be there, it's going to be done passively. Then if that's the case... And of course we still need to get our 10 crowns per day. That's still going for, what, the next 3 weeks? So we still got a little ways to go on that. Hey, a genie! And if we do have some time, I will try hunting to see if we can get a merchant or a angel. That will not be the focus of this particular stream, though. Actually, it might be the first day we don't get an angel, as I believe we have every single day since the patch. I am pretty sure. Though we might not tonight. We'll see. And as maybe we'll just get lucky. So far, we got double genie. We have seen triple... What was it? Triple genie or triple merchant earlier? I think it was triple genie. We ended up seeing a little bit earlier. A couple days ago. Fortunately, it wasn't something actually useful. Let's see. You use 200 Vault Keys and then get the Ace of Wands card. Yeah, they're pretty rare if you're trying to find a specific one. Did you see your PM yesterday about the weekly event? I did not yet. Where did you PM me on Discord? I did check Discord earlier. I didn't see any messages there. But if you did it today, then I wouldn't have seen it. I believe I checked it last night. Before I recorded the video thingy. Which, hey, we got in a timely manner this time. It was a little bit later. I think it was around 7 when we got it up. I'll go check Discord later then. Oh yeah, didn't they have a Pikachu event earlier? I didn't actually claim the Pikachu. They had some kind of special Pikachu event and I completely skipped it. I also didn't get the Garganackle thingy. They're not too big a deal because I mostly just use shinies anyways, and both of them are not shiny. Week 9 the campaign is Sword's Edge. You should be able to target them easily then. True. We don't really need to worry about that much though. Because realistically, we're going to get the dragon when we get the mythic this Friday. Because almost everyone, even if you haven't opened a single key to try to get the new troops, you're going to get almost all of them trying to get the new mythic this Friday, so... Whatever you don't get, you can either just wait, or open more keys, or wait till the event key drop table. But I was just planning on getting it on Friday. And even double up the mythic to try to get it. Because I actually do kind of want to have 2 copies of the mythic. It's very situational that we would use 2 copies of it, but it is usable. It has double true damage option. It has, how's the other thing? It has double true damage and it has the Bless Enchant, which are both pretty decent. It's not the best true damager, but Bless Enchant's a pretty nice combination to spam across your entire team. And to have a true damage option on that is not too bad. It also has a backup resummon, but very rarely are you clicking it ever for that. We'll see what happens if they tweak it anymore between now and then. Yeah, with lower resources it could make more sense, yeah. But I feel like most people who try for the next mythic will get most of them anyways, unless you get really lucky on the mythic. The only one you might not have is a legendary. Because a legendary is pretty elusive. We got Hunt Flaming Ani. I kind of just want to reroll it, to be honest. Even though it's probably pretty easy to do, whatever it rerolls into will literally be done automatically. Like killing red. So, yeah, you just passively get red kills. Oh yeah, this is what actually reminded me on the weekly thing too. I almost forgot to even mention them. And then I saw this here, it's like, wait, why on earth is it offering me a troop? It's like, oh yeah, they added 4 new troops that didn't come in until today. Also, I got 3 VIP keys, which is nice. It's only like 10 gems cheaper, but that's 10 less gems. Anyways, let's go open 2 event keys. Event key drop table, nothing particularly special this week. Unless you're looking for Lord or Slaughter or Catcher's Bowl as a pickup. More so Lord or Slaughter. Catcher's Bowl is not awful, it's just very situational. It's useful for the weekly event, if nothing else. Win any battle using a Wild Plains team? No. Gosh, I feel like I reroll just so much these days on these. Just reroll, reroll, reroll. Okay, we still need to kill... No, we already killed enough Wild Plains troops. So we can actually switch over to Cinemirage. I think green kills. So we're going to get a lot of red here, too. Oh, no, it's fine. I should maybe have a bit more of a green spam team for doing this, though. This is not a particularly green spammy team. You pulled 7 mythics on 1 each epic. And no legendary. Yeah, I pulled like 5 mythics earlier. I still haven't seen the legends. It's kind of insane. I was doing on a lower rarity drop table. Though actually, that wouldn't really change anything. If anything, that would almost make it more likely. Oh, maybe not, because the mythic legendary rates are about even. Like the ratio of them. So, hello, Henry! Welcome, welcome. So I could switch over to the other team. We are using the one that's gaining class XP, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Gotta get that XP when we can. Because we're probably not going to in the next several days. Due to other events occurring. Oh, our first merchant. Hey, anything good? No. Unfortunate. Yeah, that diamond one is really bad value. I'm not sure why there are so many instances in the game where they sell diamonds for so much more than other instances in the game. Makes like no sense. Because there's some areas like that where it is multiple times more expensive than the average location where you'd end up getting them. Do I know? Do I know what? Let's see. Didn't a new Terror Raid event start today? Did it? Normally they start on Thursdays, though they might have because it's Pokemon Day. I haven't checked because I haven't watched the Pokemon Day event thingy. I'll probably do that when I'm eating dinner after stream. As I did not eat before the stream. But I'll make sure to watch it while I'm eating. I don't know if they're doing one. Yeah, I didn't watch it. So I'm not sure of all the goodness they added. The one spoiler I don't mind, though. Do they have the date for the patch? Because I feel like I've barely been playing Pokemon lately. But that would definitely get me in. Like, do we know when the DLC is hitting? Either wave of the 2 DLCs? Because I assume it's double waved again. Like it was last time. So they can milk the content for like a year. Oh, it's a surprise? We don't currently have a date? Okay. They just tease us with it without actually giving a date. Oh, fall and winter? Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, that is ages from now. Why is it so late? That is like, almost a year from now. No, it is like half a year from now. It's a long while. Actually, if it's fall and winters, that means they're waiting until after Worlds to do that. Because I think they normally hold the world competition for Pokemon in August, normally. Which means they're probably announcing the DLC, like the exact date after the world's competition in August. That's a while to wait. Because it's definitely not prior to August, if that's the case. I forgot. Wait, what did I forget? Oh, the current event was a surprise. Oh. If I had to guess, it's probably some kind of old legendary. Which I should probably get because a lot of them I do not have. From many of the games. Since I only really got back into it last year. I forgot despite 1,000 reminders. Oh no, it just slipped in my mind today. Hey, we got one of them done. I assume that's Kill Green or Explode Green. Oh, we had the other one already done for ages now. Oh gosh, we just got Green Slayer into Green Slayer. In all fairness, that happens a lot when we reroll. In all fairness, that's not a reroll one. That's one we'd have to do regardless. Oh gosh, it wants me to open even more glory keys. Wouldn't that be fun if we get the legends? Aw. You know what? Let's try getting a legend real quick, just for fun of it. I'm gonna open a couple thousand glory keys. How about this? I'll open until we have 100,000 left. We're just gonna mass spam a bunch of glory keys. I already did earlier off stream. Might as well do it on stream. Or we might get some juicy loot. Because I got like 5 mythics earlier. Let's see if we just randomly get the legends. If we don't get it now, we'll probably get it on Friday. And if we don't get it on Friday, we'll wait until it's in event keys. Because I don't really have any immediate need to have it. However, we can still try for it. Got like 1.5 billion keys, might as well. This doesn't give too many legends, though. But you never know. Maybe he'll finally be the one. There's some of these rolls we don't even get a single legends. Oh, can you click escape to make it go quicker? I didn't think about that. Hey, you can escape out of it. Nice. You can literally just mash escape. So don't overdo it, otherwise you'll get out of the key menu. Only problem with this is going so quick I can't see how many keys I have left. I get 4,000 left. I'll do this like 20 more times then. Hey, we got a Ferris Raw. Too bad I don't need more of them. That's like our 6th or 7th one. But it's literally more common to get a mythic than it is to get a specific legend. It's kind of insane. Not counting Underworld legends are super easy to obtain. I got 3 legends, none of them are it. Come on, another 2,000 keys. In there somewhere. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get them. We'll have to get them on Friday. Not happening today. So close yet so far. Alright, one last one. Maybe one more after this one. We'll get the rest of glory keys soon. Ah, nope. No dragon. Oh well, we'll get them on Friday. If we don't get them on Friday, we'll get them at some point. Okay, I think we opened 15 glory keys. I'm not sure. But I think we opened at least 1,500. Actually, almost 1,000. Actually, I think we opened more than 15,000. Complete a delve at level no. Kill green, and kill red. Wonderful. Where's a good place for green? I guess, the only place a problem is it's not good for red, but it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go to the Farce of Thorns. And you know what, I'm even gonna, no, we'll stick with Rowain. I'm not gonna be, EXP farming it too much this week, so might as well get it in when we can. And now's that time. Not sure why I thought that would cascade into something we actually need. It very much did not do such a thing. Also, I'll find out a redeem code soon. Soon, TM. Alright, I'll throw that down. Get our explosion into our hit. I don't see any green kills at the moment, though. Because we're double blocked on green kills. We should be getting at least 2 per fight here. Some of them having 3, the occasional one having 4. The good old soul gnome. Unfortunately, only 1,000. Oh, they're locking some of them behind Pokemon Go. I wouldn't be surprised. Try to get people into their infinite money grab. Oh no, I still have never played Pokemon Go. I will at some point. Though this year is probably not the year. But at some point, we will try Pokemon Go. Not sure if we'll stream it, though. That's kind of weird and hard game to stream. Green-red. Win with the green-red banner while still doing what we're doing. Sounds good. Just very quickly change the green-red for 3 battles. Bad merchant. You got souls or chaos shards? Oh, gosh. No, chaos shards not bad. Oh, no, never mind. Chaos shards. That's not the good one. Yeah, chaos shards are bad. Honestly, everything related to Underworld as a drop is bad from it. Like Chaos Shards, ingots, treasures. Every single one of them, 100% not worth going for. Not even for gold. And especially not for gems. That should be the only battle we need for this. And then we can switch over to our actual banner. So far everything on bronze has been pretty easy. Sometimes it blocks you slightly. Red recruit, yeah, we'll go for it. Why not? Get it done a bit quicker. Let's see. Game, Soulforge, troops, red. Throw down, craft, boom. We got ourselves that. And on to the next one. Alright, what do we have next? Use axe. We could easily change that out. But you know what? We're just gonna kill Margarine. As we already have to anyways. There we go. I think that's re-rolled back into killing Margarine like 3 times now. It's kind of funny. Let's see. It just loves doing that one today. Anyways, let's go switch back to the correct banner. The good old +2 blue, +2 green banner. Technically, obviously the other +1's from the good old Leprechaun. I kicked off a new Gimme Goal event in Pokemon Go. With Switch interactions. Like Melmetal. Oh, interesting. Was there like another form of him now? Or can you finally get his roaming form? Because I don't think either version has been able to like actually obtain the roaming form. I know in Scarlet and Violet and you haven't been able to. He's just kind of in the wild and you need to find him, well, not 999 times, but you need to get 999 coins from him. And he gives you a random amount of coins based on a drop table. Some very funny numbers, like 777 coins if you get super lucky. Oh, they did add the roaming form? That's funny. Yeah, he's like microscopic. Because assuming he's 2 scale on Scarlet and Violet, he could literally like fit in your pocket. It's probably even smaller than that. He's very small. I wonder what that would even look like on the battlefield. Especially if you could get a size variant that made him even smaller. He'd be like microscopic. Like he's pretty much the size of a coin. Like an actual coin. Like almost a quarter. Well, maybe slightly bigger than a quarter. Like that one coin that looks like $1. Isn't that still a currency that's acceptable in the United States? Like, I feel like in other countries, $1 coin is a bit more common. But doesn't the United States still have $1 coin? It's just almost never used. And I'm not even sure you can even use it in most places because they don't really have a proper way of storing them. But aren't there other countries that actually, like, still to this day, still use, like, dollar coins? Because I know the United States, like, used to way back when. But it's kind of been discontinued. It's mostly used at racetracks. I don't know, honestly, I feel like coins are better than having dollars on you. It's just so weird that all coins are like such low value, yet they're made of more expensive material. Like, you would think the ones that are traded as cents would be the paper-based ones, and the ones that are worth like $10, $50, $100 would be the actual coin-based ones. But one thing I never understood about currencies, at least in the United States, it's the other way around. Where the paper notes are the ones that are worth way more, whereas the coins are worth like nothing. Where the material to make a penny is literally worth more than a penny in current economics. It just makes no sense that the coins weren't the ones that were the higher value ones. Yes, coins are harder to transport, but if you had like one coin worth like 1,000, and then like 10,000, and stuff like that would fix that issue. Because the biggest issue is like when currencies were made, in most areas, like almost everywhere around the world, even the United States. Like, inflation has not hit anywhere near as much as it has today. But we never bothered, like, readjusting currency. We just simply made it all digital, basically, instead of just adjusting the physical currency itself. Because only in the last, like, few decades has inflation hit enough where it'd be relevant to have, like, a $100 coin, a $1,000 coin, a $10,000 coin. And similar things. But we never adjusted that. We simply just made it all digital instead. Genie we don't need. Also, how close are we on this objective? Also, why does spam clicking not make it go away? Let's go claim these. I think we were way over the green kill count for a while now. We'll take that, we'll take that. Adventure. Complete all adventure board. Sure, I guess we're going to do that anyways. Wants me to go do a Volkey. Wants me to kill some more reds, which will get done very easily in a Volkey. That's 3 red kills, just right there. Okay. Sounds good. It's almost the last task. What even is on adventure board today? Ah, they're so bad, but we also need it for class XP, so it's worth it. Anyways, what was I doing? Vault. I mean, not Vault. Yeah, Vault. Let me go to Gnome Vault. Make sure it's on max difficulty. I always click it even though it's always already on max. Just out of paranoia that it might have shifted to not max. Imagine using a $100 coin and then getting balls as your change. Or bills as your change. I don't know, wouldn't that make more sense? I feel like that would make more sense. Let's see. At least based on the cheaper material being the cheaper valued thing. Hey, Shaman Hero class. I'm probably going to re-roll that even though we're about to be using it soon for the event. Now we got to kill billion purples. Maybe the other one would have been better. Alright, let's go do adventure board. Killing reds. That's going to be done automatically. Well, we mostly just need to do adventure board and whatever the final bronze task is, which is, we actually already know. It's a re-roll, is what it is. Anyways, okay, so let's go head over to adventure board. Gotta go clear all these out, which is good because I need a class XP for, good old Spirit Walker. And I'm just using the vault grinds for the weekends, or, you know, the, team for it. Oh, Red Slayer's already done. That didn't take long. Yeah, obviously, if you make currency too high, it would encourage thefts. But there's already so many things that you can still do that to. Like a high-value item on you. Which is one of the reasons I don't understand why people wear, like, very expensive chains or watches or anything like that. They're literally just asking to be stolen from. Because not only is the item itself worth something, and you could possibly get it theft off you, but it also shows that if you have the kind of money to put towards something like that, you probably also have additional funds on you that they could steal. So you're literally just asking to get thefts. Makes, like, no sense. Because that would be the issue, obviously, with, like, $1,000 bills, 10,000. Actually, I think the United States at one point printed $1,000 bills, but they're not really used for, like, any duration of time. Which is kind of funny, because I believe that $1,000 bills are actually worth way more than $1,000 these days. They're probably, like, 5 to 10,000. It's because there's not that many out there. Also, the $2 bill is also a really weird one. Like, why was that ever made? I actually have a couple $2 bills. I believe you can still use them as currency. They're a very weird currency. Like, what was even the point of having that increment at any point ever in history? When you could just use 2 ones? Though I guess a lot of coins could be seen that way too. When explore runs in Wild Plains at difficulty 5 or higher. Yeah, I already saw that earlier. Why did I not just re-roll it immediately? All we have to do is kill a bunch of purple, kill a bunch of blue. So let's just do the world event. So which world event team am I using? That's not it. So one of them that we showed was good old Ketris. I'll probably use in that one. It does use double Ketris, but you can always replace out the other one for a different damage source. But yeah, we're going double Ketris. We don't get to use double Ketris that often. Alright, let's go to Guild, go to World Event. That's not World Event. That's for Guild War tomorrow. Wait, where did we fall? No, we're not Paragon anymore, nor are we even Champion. We're in Herald section now. Hey, Mount North got higher than us as well. Anyways, let's go do, not that. Though we will be tomorrow. Green Guild War Day, it looks like. Also, we will be able to use the new Mythic this weekend. I can't remember what colors it was, but I believe on Friday and Sunday we can. Which means 2 of its colors were yellow and brown. I don't remember what the other one was. But yeah, we can use the new Mythic immediately if we want to this weekend. So we'll see about that. We'll either use it on Friday and or Sunday. We'll see. We will see. It definitely has some potential. Though it is true damage, so I'm going to score a little bit less and stuff like that, but it'll still be worth messing with. So it's just rarity order. Just don't take the lowest rarity one. I already forget what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's an ultra rare, so we don't even need to worry about it too much. Oh yeah, I didn't buy any tiers. Probably should. Let's get like tier 2. And also go claim it from the guild. So we can get some more upgrades. Hopefully have a full badge. Good to go. Looks like we're doing good. Who's carrying the guild right now? Looks like El Loco, Lucy, and Isabel. Pretty much the normal carry crowd, which is greatly appreciated. Though I'm not sure if the scoring is weird this week as far as how much you need in total. We'll click battle, it'll tell me to go change, and we'll put that right there, and boom, we're good to go. One slight bad thing is this is spell damage only, which means you can't really get away with Lord of Slaughter, which would have been fun, but there's a few skull-related things that we can't really end up utilizing because of that, which is unfortunate. Basic plan with this is cast on first slots with the weapon, use Ketris on third, and then win. That will eventually stop working, but for these earlier... Oh no, why'd I do that? We already had the win condition. No. That'll eventually stop working, but for now, it'll be perfectly fine for these earlier fights. Because we have a lot of damage. So I don't believe this one ever resets, so you're eventually just not taking one room over and over again. Also, hello John, hello David, hello Gerudo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyways, we'll take green to green. And now it's Ketris to Ketris. Make sure that Valraven doesn't escape. Make sure to overkill him with 1.5 billion damage. And we're good to go. Sand Shark, I believe, is the one we're supposed to not take based on it being ultra rare. If I had to guess here. Unfortunately, we do have no follow-up here. Except that skull randomly. And it should cover, hopefully, the rest of our kills. Then we'll go hand out a code. Let's see. We'll take that one down. And then we're probably going to go for merchants the rest of the time. So we can get the new guys. Any kind of good loot. No angel so far tonight. Though in all fairness, exactly what we're doing right now has a 0% chance of giving us an angel. Only Explore and Delves. Oh yeah, I didn't end up doing Delves last week. I will tomorrow. Some people were mentioning earlier that Delves weren't occurring in, what's it called? They weren't really occurring in, what do you call that? The, gosh, words. The Tuesday event Delves. Like, they're supposed to occur in Delves, but some people are mentioning they weren't getting in the Tuesday event. I'm not sure if they're just getting unlucky or what. I haven't actually tested myself because I just skipped on it on that day. I said, hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. What's my favorite movie in which the main character dies? Now, the harder thing about that is even thinking of one movie in which that occurs. I know there's a lot, though not many I have seen. I definitely like that premise in books and such. I can't even think of a single movie at the moment. Give me a moment. Where the main character dies. That doesn't happen in that many movies in general, though. Like, maybe someone really close to the main character? Well, that's really common. Or like someone who's like the fake main character initially, and then it's like, nope, this other person's actually the main character. I can't even think of a single movie. Let alone my favorite. That utilizes that premise. I don't know, the only one I can even think of, even off the top of my head, is the most recent Puss in Boots movie, which I haven't even seen yet, though I've heard it's insanely good. Not sure if it's still in theaters. I'll probably just watch it sometime later when it's, like, almost free. But I have heard that one's pretty good. Though he didn't technically die. He dies 8 times, but, you know, he's a cat, so he still has his knife alive. So theoretically, he didn't actually die. Even though he died 8 times. Oh, let's see, we'll throw it down. I really like animated movies. It's just animated movies have really gone downhill. But they've started to kind of come back a little bit the last few years. As far as them not being completely horrible. I feel like the biggest issue is Pixar really went downhill the last several years. They're like sequel spamming, and all their sequels are worse than their originals. Like everything they've been doing with Toy Story, Incredibles, Nemo, like almost all of them were like worse than the original. Star Trek Generations when Captain Kirk dies. I have seen like maybe one Star Trek movie ever. It's kind of like Star Wars. I just never really got the full appeal of it. Like I never hated it. I just never really liked it a lot. I'm spoiling us? Wait, what did I spoil? What movie did I spoil? Because the one I mentioned is not a spoiler to the movie. If you mean the Puss in Boots one. It's literally in the advertising for the thing. Like, there are literally advertisements for the thing that show that premise. Let's see. That's another issue in itself, though. It's actually one thing I really liked when... who was it that gifted it to us last year? But when we played Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I did not watch any of the trailers before we played, and I'm glad I didn't, because it spoils, like, the first 1/3 of the game. Like, almost the entire first 1/4, 1/3 of the game is completely spoiled by, like, every trailer they released. And I didn't bother watching any of them beforehand, so I got to experience the full experience, which is really nice. I feel like a lot of trailers do that these days. Or, like, spoils too much. Also, that might have been my favorite story-based game that we played last year. I haven't really gotten into too many this year yet. Mostly because every single game that I want to play that comes out this year is, like, all later this year. Like, without fail. Like, I think the earliest thing of what I want to play this year is, like, April. And it's just a re-release of a game I've already played, kind of. So I do want to go stream all of them. It's the Mega Man Battle Network games. I believe it's, like, their 15th year anniversary or something. I don't remember. But whatever it is. Oh, wait, why did I target that one? Oh, because it was Valraven. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I played the 3rd one, the 4th one, and I think the 5th one. However, there was also a 1st, a 2nd, and a 6th. So we're going to start with 3, because it's the first one I ever started with. And then we're probably going to go to 1 and 2. And then we're going to do it in, like, the weirdest order ever. We're probably going to play the Battleman Network series in order of 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. The order makes, like, no sense whatsoever, but it is the order I am likely to play it in. Mostly because the first one I want to do is also the first one I ever played. Way back when. That would have been, like, 2004. That would have been, like, 2 decades ago, pretty much, almost. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it was Zidicus who gifted it to us. Thank you, Zidicus. Not sure if he's here right now. But I was planning on skipping on that game, and I'm glad I didn't. It was actually pretty good. Though I do feel like some references were to some of the past games that you wouldn't get if you didn't play it, though. And while I played the second one, I actually never played the first Xenoblade Chronicles yet. And might never get around to it. It's on the long list of things of, will we ever bother playing it? Who knows? I do have to say, mechanically, I definitely like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 more, though. But the storyline for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was better. Hello, Oyster Soup. Welcome, welcome. Oh, can someone answer you this? We cry harder for fictional characters on TV than we do for our own family. I don't know. It depends what kind of event happens to your family. I know it's pretty sad when my uncle ended up dying in a car accident the other year. And luckily I got to see him the other year as well, before it happened. Also, my family's trying to sue the person who hit him as well. Because so far all the evidence seems to be like, it was 100% their fault. Based on every bystander and everything. I can't remember if the court case happened for it yet. Because of course the court system is so absurdly slow. Something could happen and you probably won't get, like, trialed for it for, like, 3 years later properly. This is a very clunky system. That is very often inaccurate. I feel like it's going to be an issue, just overall, as time goes on. Like, less popular jobs not having enough people to fill out how many people are actually needed to do the job. And it's going to become an increasingly dire issue in upcoming decades. Where, like, all the functions to run a proper society are just not going to be filled by anyone. Or at least not enough people. It's already happening, it's just, it's going to happen on way more of a mass scale as time goes on. Anyways, let's go claim these thingies. And we still do not have the other kills somehow. We need to kill some more purple, though realistically anything we do will be killing purple. We can do absolutely anything at all and we will be killing a bunch of purples. So let's just go do, what are we even at right here? Let's go do, I guess just Center Mirage killing. Oh, so yeah, let me go ahead and add the code. Let's see. Here it goes, go. Here's a redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com or it's the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste the random numbers and letters, start word cuff. And it gives the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, since we just used up all of our sigils, I guess we will just go and see if we can find an angel. I think we found an angel literally every day since the patch last week. And let's continue that. So let's go to Center Mirage and keep going until we find an angel. And we're just going to run with, I guess I'll run with Rowan. It's a little bit slower with Rowan, but I still need Class XP. And realistically, this might be one of the last days we bother farming Class XP this week. Though I might on the other 4 days. We're definitely not this weekend, of course. We're going to be going all in max efficiency for the Vault event. But until then, we can go a little bit slower with Rowan. Get that free Class XP in there. It's a bit quicker to go over to PvP, but... Actually, maybe we'll do that. But then we won't get any Angel, though. Because you can't find the Merchant or Angel there. I really wish they were in PvP. It's kind of weird that they aren't. Like, I guess... You know why they aren't? Oh, I know exactly why. Because you won't be able to do the buff properly. Though, why aren't they in Arena, then? Because the reason they're not in PvPs is a 1 battle sequence. Whereas Explore is a 4+ battle sequence. Underworld is an 8+ battle sequence, or technically 9, whereas this is also like 5, 6, or 7. But I think that's the reason why. Because half of them are buffs, and those buffs would only apply in the sequence of which you are killing. But that doesn't explain why it's not in Arena, because Arena is quite literally set up as that kind of sequence as well. It makes sense why it's not in PvP, because it's just 1 battle, then 1 battle, then 1 battle. It's not like a set of battles, like Arena, Underworld, Explorer, stuff like that. It's a little bit weird that Arena didn't get it. Arena could use some more love. Even after that update they did a little while back, it just was not enough to rejuvenate Arena. And hopefully it'll finally get around to doing it for Treasure Hunt. I was expecting this patch to get the patch that finally did it, and then they didn't. And now I have no clue when that patch is coming, if ever. Still hope it comes. Because I want to have a reason to play Vault Event again. Who knows, with how much easier they made it to get deeds this patch, maybe they'll make put some deeds in there or something. Also curious if they would switch up the game mode, because you know for sure they're going to add epic maps. Like, they're going to have the standard maps that they might barely touch as far as loot, and then they're going to add epic maps that who knows how you obtain that. Because they've been adding that to a lot of things over the last several years. They did it to guild donations. They did it to vault keys. They did it to... Actually, those might be the only 2 instances, but obviously they might still keep doing it to stuff. Did you miss an earlier code? Oh yeah, we just handed one out, like, literally a minute ago. You should probably be able to see if you scroll up. Oh, though, then again, when you come into chat, maybe it gets deleted. But there it is, right there. Oh wait, wrong keyboard. No, that's right. No, that's the wrong keyboard. I'll eventually hit the right keyboard. There we go. Yeah, it is the code, same one as before. Yeah, and Epic Arena. Actually, one really funny thing about Arena. There actually was an Epic Arena in the first couple months that the game launched. It didn't have better loot, but you drafted higher rarity stuff. Which at the time was also slightly better loot because you could actually use in-game resources to get the troops that you were using. But they had an Epic Arena where instead of using Hero, Common, Rare, Ultra Rare, you used Hero, Rare, Ultra Rare, Epic. And this was back when Hero was always drafted on your team. Which is not the case anymore for Arena. Because you used to be able to choose from any weapon. As well as just use Hero. That was eventually changed to be Common, Rare, Ultra Rare, Epic. But they actually did call it Epic Arena when that released. They only ever did it once. It was like a one-off event that they ever did and then never did it again. It was kind of strange. Like, one form of Arena I would love to see is if they brought back Hero, Epic, Legend, Mythic. Like, brought back Hero, but then did Epic, Legend, Mythic as the draft options. And have it level 20, fully traded, fully maxed, gold medaled. Because they have Arena right now set up to try early game. But what they don't have right now is an Arena to try end game. Where you have fully level 20, fully medaled, fully traded, Epic, Legend, Mythic weapon drafts. And actually have to draft the weapon rather than picking whatever the most broken option you have is. Because that was one issue that previous Arena had. A lot of people liked it because you could farm Arena pretty quickly. It was also a really big balancing issue because you didn't play Arena. All you did was just use your most broken weapon and then auto win. But yeah, I wish they would do that at some point. Maybe they will. Who knows? Can you help you get Zacian and Unite? Sure, I can help you later. How do you get him? I'm not even sure. Because by needing help, I assume it's as a result of battle, then. Oh, so maybe they did it kind of like how they did the Mew event, then. Where you have to do a bunch of battles and a bunch of objectives, and then you end up getting it for free, or if you invest some gems. Because I know last time, they had it so you could just gem override it if you wanted to. So it's cheaper if you actually play. I think I spent a small amount of gems to get Mew, just because the few objectives I had left were just way too annoying to bother you doing. But yeah, Zacian is a pretty cool one. Poor Zamazenta. I did see when they were holding the competition the other week that Zamazenta is actually strong in the card game because they actually gave him damage mitigation. And damage mitigation is generally considered good in almost any game ever in existence, especially compared to a format that doesn't have it. But in Sword and Shield, like the actual main game, Zamazenta is so absurdly underwhelming. Like, it doesn't even feel like a legendary. It is actually that bad. Compared to Zacian, that's like one of the strongest Pokemon ever made. And they're both kind of like opposite counterparts of each other. But everyone likes Zacian more because of that. I always like Zamazenta more. It's a shield doggy. Like, the sword dog is already used in so many pieces of media because of, like, the mythology of that one sword dog. But, like, almost no one does the shield doggy. It's always sword. Like, in all the Dark Soul games, all of the Pokemon games, all the everything. It's always the sword doggy. Oh, what do we need here? We'll go for Leprechaun. Gems of War is the only game where you will agree with late game players. You're probably not a late game player yet. Well, you'll get there. It's definitely a long form game where you play it slowly over time. Because there's not much in this game where you really have to rush the content. Because unlike many other games where it's like time windowed, where if you don't get it now, you'll never be able to get it. Like pretty much everything in Gems of War. If you ever miss out on it, you can just get it at a later point. They cycle back all pieces of content back into the game. Which is one thing I absolutely hate about almost every other game that's like a live service. Is if you want to start playing it, there's like at least like 5+ years of content that you can never earn. Whereas almost every single thing in this game you can end up earning just at a later point. But the only exception being a very small amount of some cosmetic stuff. But everything that actually has stats and actually does something, you can always earn in-game. This is why you don't play Overwatch 2. Yeah, I was considering trying it. But then I heard like the servers were too bad initially and all the controversy, so I was like, I'm not going to try it. I never bothered with Overwatch 1. But yeah, now I think if you wanted to get like every Overwatch 1 mechanic that people got for like $60, you would have to pay like something like $5,000 to $10,000 or something. Fall Guys did the same thing. Where I have around like, I want to say $6,000 worth of free skins, or like money skins that I got for free in Fall Guys, where I paid like $20 total for what is like $6,000 worth of skins now. It's a really dumb thing that a lot of free-to-play games seem to do, where they go from like a paid model or even just start as a free model. But like the weirdest one is when they go from a paid model for like multiple years, then go to a free model. But then if you wanted everything that was in the free model, it will cost you like $5,000 to $10,000 or something. That's like a weird trend that keeps occurring in gaming that makes literally 0 sense whatsoever. I think since the new format, the only time I spent any money on Fall Guys to get the new skins, which I haven't even played for a month, I haven't even touched Fall Guys in the last month. But the only ones I actually ended up spending any on was like $10 in order to get the rest of the crowns I needed, or whatever the currency is called, show bucks, in order to get all the SpongeBob skins, just for nostalgia's sake. And some of them actually look pretty good in the Fall Guys style. Like Patrick literally just looks like Patrick from the actual show. Because a lot of the like mascot-looking Fall Guys skins, they're a little bit bulkier, but because Patrick is already a bit bulkier, like it works perfectly, like the dimensions and everything. How do you get Bull Roar weapon? Oh, that's one of the money-locked ones. That is one of those unfortunate money-locked ones. There is one weapon per kingdom that is $5 money-locked. I'm not referring to some of the flash offers that you occasionally see here that are $5. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. What I'm referring to is the one all the way over here. If you go to specials... No, sorry, wrong one. If you go to weekly event, and you go all the way to the right, there is one $5 money-locked weapon. These used to be free when they first came out, but there's one per kingdom that are all $5 locked now. Luckily, they're all old meta weapons, so you never actually need them. Like, every single one of them is, like, completely useless tier weapons that you'd pretty much never use. However, they are $5 money locked, which is one slightly unfortunate thing. Which means if you want to get it for every kingdom, I think it's like 150 to almost $200, as we're almost heading up there on kingdom number. But, yeah, there's one of those per kingdom, and that's the one for the current event week. There's not much of a need to have unless you just want it for, like, ultra completionist sake, as pretty much every weapon under that tier is just not worth using. Like, I haven't used any of the $5 money-locked weapons in years. I think the only one I have maybe considered using here and there is Staff of Madness. Staff of Madness is a red-purple full AoE weapon that is sometimes used instead of Black Manacles. It's very rare that you would, but there are some really niche situations where you would. It's one of the only $5 money-locked weapons that is maybe somewhat okay in the current state of the game. I believe Sun and Moon as well. It's kind of the same thing for purple-yellow. There's better weapons out there, though, if you're looking for a similar effect. Which is sometimes their coloration is not horrible for your team composition, but very rarely are they like the best option for a team. You haven't tried Fall Guys and then they partnered up with Epic? Yeah, they've definitely gone downhill since Epic. Honestly, Epic ruins everything. I thought people were like overcritical initially when they were like years ago, and it's like all like the hate for Epic. But over the last few years, they are 100% justified. Everything I've seen them destroy in the last couple of years. Yes, it is very justified, the Epic hates. Actually, the only game I have ever played through the Epic launcher is Darkest Dungeon 2's beta, which I think is coming to Steam in a couple months. So I'll have to rebuy it then. There's no way am I going to play it on Epic again. But that is the only game I've ever actually bothered to buy from Epic Games. Is Darkest Dungeon 2's beta, which I think was like 20 or 30 bucks or something. Literally the only one. Also because I'm a huge fan of the game, though I'm not sure how much they've changed it. I haven't looked at the game for about a year and a half now. However, I do recall that I liked Darkest Dungeon 1 better. Like, Darkest Dungeon 2 was not particularly... Like they went for visual style, but I feel like the gameplay loop was kind of lost with that game. It's not a bad gameplay loop. It just wasn't as good as the original. I also feel like Darkest Dungeon 2 is set up as way more of a time investment. Whereas you can get in and out of the previous one in like 10 minutes. But if you want to do a full run, you're talking like multiple hours in the new one. So it's not something you can just pick up, play for a little while, and then put it back down. Like you can, but then you'll be like midway through a run and it just feels kind of clunky. Yeah, I've gotten some free game. Hey, our first angel. Good. We're still keeping up our 1 angel per day streak. Ooh! Our first ever free Imperial. So we went a while before we saw Imperial. And since then, we've seen 1 or 2 for 250 gems. But this is the very elusive one some people were talking about earlier, about a week ago. Where they said there's a free Imperial for... Oh, that is really nice. That is super nice. Oh, so I haven't updated the numbers. It's 2 merchants, 1 angel now. But that is very, very nice. Just a free Imperial out of nowhere. No cost. Just literally just Imperial. Why can't you do that for a deed book? The first Explorer instead of Mirage. Yeah, the first battle I did when the patch happened, I actually got an angel. It was really funny. It set very false expectations to how uncommon it is. Because realistically, you only get like 1 angel. Like, it's like 0 to 3 angels per hour. Within that range. Realistically, 1 or 2 per hour. It's not a particularly high rate, but when you get them, they sometimes drop really amazing loot. It's great to see when it happens. It took you days to get an angel. Oh no. Yeah, you can get pretty unlucky with how low its drop rate is. Also, using slower teams would also make it less frequent, because we're definitely getting less since we've been switching over to Rowain build, compared to using the Ironhawk quick kill. The only reason I switched over is to get class XP until we have this thing fully maxed, which we're getting there, level 83. Not quite maxed yet, but we'll get it there in hopefully in the next several days. And if not, we'll get it done after the Vault event, which isn't too big a deal. I'm not in any rush to get this class maxed. I might use it for one of the Guild War days this week, but it not having its final trait will very unlikely be the reason why we lose. Like, we do get slightly more bulk because of that, but it's probably not going to make that big of a difference. These are just 2 life to all war gears per turn. And if it's the only war gear on our team, that's only 2 life to hero per turn. Which, you know, that's helpful, but not a lot of value. If anyone else knows any other questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Especially if Guild Wars related. Because we didn't really do much Guild War related tonight. But we will be every other night tonight, this week. We got Green Guild War tomorrow. Probably just sticking with some kind of Weaver Leprechaun team. Actually, the exact team we're using is the following. Tribute's ready. Is the following. Where is it? Guild War Green, Guild War Green. It is Essence of Evil, Beatrix, Arachnin, Weaver Leprechaun. We've been running that quite a bit for Green Days. It doesn't score the best, but it's really good at not losing, which is always nice to have. Maybe we'll call it after a few more fights. Let's go for like one more cycle, see if we can get something here. Until tomorrow. And then we have Guild War all week. So basic game plan for the rest of the week will be, we'll start with Guild War, focus on that, hand out code, and then mess with everything else. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to still keep getting one angel per day, like we have been last week, but at least we did it for a week. We will still try to farm for them. It just obviously we won't have as much time, particularly tomorrow, because we're also going to do the faction event. Unless we skip it like we did last week, but I probably actually will do it this week. The team compositions available are also slightly better this week compared to the other week. Oh, I was hoping that'd be a angel or something for a second. Aw. I really wish you could disable genies and daemons. Not all of them, just genies and daemons. They apply, like, so little value. I wish they would have done that as some kind of completely separate mechanic that wasn't added with merchants and angels. Who knows? Maybe they'll switch it after they see the cancel rate. I wonder if anyone will make a forum post on that. If they haven't already. Because I'm pretty sure the cancel rate of genies and daemons is 99%. The only reason it might be higher the first week is because people are clicking on it to try it for the first time. But in like 1 month from now, there will be over 99% cancel rate on both gnomes and... not gnomes, on both genies and daemons. And the only reason that's probably not 99% plus right now is just because it's a new feature, so people are clicking it out of curiosity. Or out of misclicks. More so than actually engaging with it. Follow-up question to the Vulpine Hunter. So we know when we summon it, it'll be at level 19. Will it be untraded? Yes, it will be untraded. Hey, there we go. Okay, we'll end on an angel. Anything good? Oh! Okay, we need a vote real quick. We need a vote. Which one is better, Epic Vault Key or 2 Deeds of Fire? I actually know my answer, and it's not the one you would think. But let's do a quick poll before we end. Like a 1-minute quick poll. Which one is better? An Epic Vault Key or the 2 red deeds? Which is better? Epic Vault Key, 2 red deeds. There we go. Let's see which one ends up going. I'm seeing a mix of both, though it seems like more are coming in for Epic Vault Key. You can get... Wait, you can't get Ds in the vault. No, Epic Vault Key does not have Ds in it. That's one thing that it specifically misses. You can get a lot of gems from it, and other similar things. It's coming out to a pretty close 50-50. I'll say what my choice is after the votes come in a little bit more. But yeah, that's literally a dead 50-50 right now. This is actually more undecided than I thought it would be, gosh. They are pretty similar value. So it is a little bit of a hard choice. Like, one is guaranteed value. Oh, no, don't click off the angel. One is guaranteed value and the other is not guaranteed, but obviously the value of what an Epic Vault Key can ultimately be more. So I guess it almost comes down to, do you want, like, guaranteed loot? Or do you want, like, the chance of something amazing? Epic Vault Key's coming out slightly higher, though by 1 vote. So it's pretty much still tied. Oh, it's back to even. Gosh, this is such a hard decision. The one I was thinking of, since it's pretty much just dead even right now, I was actually considering Deeds. The main reason being, 2 reasons. One is it's consistent loot. The other being that you can't just infinitely farm them. Like, yes, you can kind of do that now with the new deed system. But, I don't know. Well, you know what? Maybe an Epic Vault Key is better. Because you know why? I value a Vault Key at roughly 80 gems. If we were to get deeds from the new format, they cost about 50 gems each. Meaning that the Epic Vault Key is technically worth more. Yes, also if we take the Epic Vault Key, we could just immediately just open it right now. So you know what? We'll take the Epic Vault Key and open it just because it's more fun. But there is a justification to be made to grab this. It really comes down to a philosophy of, do you want guaranteed loot or the chance of better loot? And just for the fun of it, we'll take the chance of better loot. Okay, let's just open the Epic Vault Key now and just see what we get for the fun of it. And we'll end it on this Epic Vault Key right here. Alright, it feels weird clicking the Epic Volkey button. Gosh, we have 615! I forgot we have so many. Gosh, we got such a pile just stacked. I guess we'll use Magnesia still. Aren't they a little bit more durable? That'll be fine. That's the worst that can happen. Anyway, let's go kill these out. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done an Epic Volkey battle. It's been a long while since we cracked one of these open. Alright, let's see. The moment of truth. Is it actually going to be better? Let's see. Nope! Should have taken the 2 red deeds. This is the problem with just all Volkeys in general. Also, Epic Volkeys in particular, because gosh, you can get some really bad rolls sometimes. But we got 120 souls, 20 shards, 4 Cedrics, and 6 diamonds. AKA nothing. So whoever voted for the 2 red deeds, you were correct. But hey, at least we got to have the fun of opening it. But that's why I was considering the 2 red deeds, because you know that's going to happen. It's bound to happen. Wow, that's not the worst you could possibly roll, but gosh, that's pretty close to the worst you could possibly roll. That is kind of unfortunate. But anyways, guys, we'll end it there. A little disappointing of an opening there, but hey, at least we got one. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now. Tomorrow, I'll be messing with Green Guild War and all the normal stuff we normally do. And I'll catch you guys then. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.